Okay, so this soap is going to be inspired on the fragrance as well, which is Southern Maple and Peach. And the picture that I drew for it initially was this, but I changed my mind, and I'm gonna go for something more like this. I don't think I'm gonna do the brown part though. I'm only gonna use the natural color of the infused oil in Annatto, not sure. And then to the other half I'm going to add rose clay, which I already dispersed in water here. And then I'm just going to put the peaches embeds on top. And that my lye water is at room temperature because I made it the other day. It is at 77. The oils are at 86. For no particular reason, really. So first I'm going to add the light water to the oils. Being careful not to splash. And getting every little bit of it. And then I'm going to start blending. So I'll put some music for you. Alright, so I believe I've reached emulsification, so I'm going to divide it. Most of it is going to stay this color yellow, but the rest I want it to be the pink color from the clay. Oh, wait a minute, I haven't added the fragrance. Uh-oh. Good thing I remember. The fragrance that I'm using is Maple Roasted Southern Peach from Crafter's Choice. And for the amount of soap that I'm making, which is about 60 ounces, they suggest that I use 3.4 ounces. However, I only have a 2-ounce bottle. So hopefully it will still come through. We'll see. The look of this mix, and I really shouldn't be using this wooden spoon over here. But I don't know if you ever had mango lassi at an Indian restaurant. But this is what this soap reminds me of. It looks like mango lassi, which is a yogurt drink used with mango, of course, and yogurt and sugar, lots of sugar. And when I go to an Indian restaurant with my husband, I almost always order one, because the yogurt helps me with the spiciness of the food more than plain water. So I'm going to stick blend it a little bit more. Alright. So now I'm going to move the part that I want it to be pink. Now ideally, I've read that if you want a deep pink with a rose clay, you should add it to the light water. But because I'm not using this color in all of the soap, I didn't think it would be a good idea to do that. Unless I had to split the light water and calculate exactly how much corresponds to the amount of oils in it. So, I mean, it can be done. You just need to be really careful and do an accurate weight equivalent. So I'm not doing that. I just decided to do this. 95, because the base oil is already yellow because of the annatto, this is gonna probably end up being more like orange than pink, which is fine because I'm going for the color of a peach. And I've never used rose clay before, so, but I've heard good things about it, so we'll see. I've used purple clay though. So it is currently very liquidy, which might be okay. Maybe that's what's better, so that the colors end up blending together. I don't want a whole lot of separation because I do want it to look like the actual peach, or the colors of it. So I'm going to add this first. And then I'm going to add the yellow in the middle. Then I'm going to add this too in the edges mainly. And then I'll just alternate. And the yellow I want to keep primarily in the middle. So it's almost gone. The orangey looking one. I'm going to put most of it now because I do want the top to be yellow, like a lighter color, and I don't want this color to be seen much, the pink. So it's almost full. So I have to be tricky now. And right now I can't tell much if I like the fragrance or not. I wonder if I should have added some more of a different fragrance to make up for that extra ounce that I'm missing. Okay, I think that's good. So now I'm just gonna let it sit. I just made a different soap too, so it could be that my nose is just not detecting much. And I'm going to add the leftovers to this little mold. And then when it gets a little bit firm, I'm going to add the decoration. So I'll bring you back for that. Alright, so I'm done adding the peaches embeds. And here I have some melting port, to which I added some copper coloring. And I'm going to try to do a drizzle. And that's looking more like dots. To imitate the maple But I'm not having much luck doing that. Oh well. It is what it is. Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of it. Because that's another strong fragrance. Part of the fragrance is the smell of maple in this. So hopefully it looks just like it sounds. Or it smells just like it sounds. This one, because I poured it when it was a lot more liquid, I'm guessing that it's going to take a while to mold, maybe 2-3 days. We'll see. So it looks like this is ready to be unmolded. It's been about 6 hours or 7 hours since I made it, I think. Because I made it around midnight or 11:30. It's about 7 a.m. But I was picking earlier and the edges are coming clean. I did not insulate this.